Hey everybody! So, I'm going to be filming a video soon about how I recently lost quite a bit of weight. And it feels weird. I recently lost almost 25 pounds. So, wow! And I want to make a video about it. But I'm not totally sure exactly what I want to talk about. Right now I think I want to talk about how it's the first time that I've ever lost a substantial amount of weight. Consistently and throughout, without putting it back on, and throughout like a long period of time. So for example, I kind of started this like, whatever, weight loss journey or get fit journey or whatever in January. And now it's what? Almost September. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So I lost 25 pounds in 9 months. Is that fast? I'm not sure. What's 25 divided by 9? 9, 18, 27. That's like 3 pounds a month. It's pretty slow. It's like slow, which I like. And that's been the only thing that's ever worked for me. And also it's been the healthiest thing I've ever done. And I think the direction that I want to take the video in is that I was not feeling great with my body, and that is like for aesthetic reasons and like fitness reasons. I felt out of shape, didn't like the way my body was fitting into clothes. I didn't feel like super strong. My endurance was kind of shit, and so I went on this journey to kind of get healthy. And it had some like pretty purish motives. I mean, there definitely were like motives where they were like, I want to be hot, you know, or like I want to be skinny. But there was also like, that's not what this. I also looked at myself and I was like, that's not what this is about. This is about showing yourself that you can do something and getting in shape. Because in the past, my weight gain, I'll be honest, my weight loss has been like the most unfeminist kind of weight loss in the world. It's like, I'm disgusting. I'm a big whale. Ew. I couldn't, like, I would, like, not be able to look at myself naked in the mirror. I thought I was just gross, and it was all comparative to other people's bodies. It's like, that person's hot. I don't look like that person. I'm not hot. I was just so obsessed with, like, how gross I was, how beautiful other people were. And then so I had this tendency to practice unhealthy eating behaviors. So, you know, warning if you are sensitive towards those kinds of things, I might talk about them just a little bit. Probably not too graphic, and probably pretty brief. But so yeah, so in the past, I have like, you know, gone down like shame spirals where I just like think I am just hideous. And I look for a quick fix. And it's also definitely like a little bit masochistic. It's also like, I'm gross. I deserve to be punished. And so, you know, I'll do the things that people do when they, you know, like, have an eating disorder. I do the not eating thing. I would do the reverse eat thing. I would do the take a laxative thing. And it never worked in every way. When I say it never worked, I mean I would lose some weight and gain it right back. So I never accomplished the goal I was going for. I never felt better about myself. I only felt worse. It wasn't effective punishment because I just really hated myself and I was like looking to punish myself and make me feel like even more shite, and that sure worked. But like, that's not a great thing to do. That has no effective. Just this is a bad thing. But I don't know about you. I'm very good at thinking I'm worthless, and then when I think I'm worthless, doing things to like sabotage myself into feeling even more worthless. I think I deserve like bad things to happen to me, so I'll treat my body like crap purposefully when I feel like crap. It's an unhealthy thing, but it's a thing. Anyway, so I did that for a long time, on and off, for like a few years. And finally, and it really, like, the things I was telling myself mirrored a lot of what, like, anti-feminist, it mirrored a lot of anti-feminist sentiments that were like, body positivity is shit, and we shouldn't celebrate large bodies because they're unhealthy, and like, yeah, fuck all fat shame, because if fat shaming gets the job done, then like, fucking gotta fat shame all day long because diabetes kills. And that would be like the furthest thing from my mind when it came to other people. I love other people's bodies. I genuinely think other people's bodies are beautiful, regardless of size, regardless of shape, whatever. But that all warps and twists when it comes to my body. In my body, I would say some of those things to myself. Like, I know fat shaming is bad, but Ash, you better be fucking ready for some fat shaming because you're fat and you should be ashamed. Is kind of, it was messed up. But sometimes you have such a hard time controlling what you think about yourself and how you talk to yourself. I'm really bad at extending myself the compassion, the empathy, the kindness, the just reasonable trains of thought that I can easily extend to other people. Myself, not so much. So I was like talking to myself and thinking about my body the way an anti-body positivity person would talk to someone. Yeah. Which was also like confusing and horrible because it's like goes against everything I preach and everything I want to believe. But sometimes it can just be really easy not to like yourself. So anyway, the point is that I went through, I finally kind of like reached this breaking point where I was like, none of this is working and I'm not happy. And I was like, let's make a change. So finally, I told myself, I have to believe this. And if I don't believe it, at least I have to fake it till I make it until I finally do believe it. So finally, I thought, fuck punishing myself. Fuck thinking I'm disgusting. Fuck trying to lose weight. Like, fuck that. Fuck, like, watch measuring progress. Fuck, comparing in unhealthy ways. Your fat shaming is garbage. I do it to myself all the time and it never works. I hate your garbage fat shaming. Your garbage fat shaming can suck my dick. Finally I was like, I'm gonna get fit. I will likely lose some weight in the process because that's just that's just how I imagine it would go. But I want to eat healthy. I want to learn how to eat healthy. I want to learn how to exercise. And I want to feel good. I just want to feel good, I think I shifted my goal from stop being disgusting to let's feel good. And those are, and the let's feel good, unsurprisingly, actually helped me make progress. The stop being a disgusting blob was ineffective and unhealthy and horrible. Duh! But yeah, so I finally did that. I finally stopped feeding into everything that... Yeah, I finally started to kind of like try to lose weight like a feminist or in a body positive way. Because you can do that. You can like... Body positivity... People are so... People have such a misunderstanding of body positivity. So yeah, so I decided to finally like lose weight in a genuinely body positive way. And it worked. It's the only thing that's ever worked for me. I've only been able to lose weight, feel strong, and feel good when I allow myself to not be perfect and love myself when I'm not perfect. And that's, to me, or not even not perfect, just like different. Just not, I allow myself to love myself when, like, as I am. And even if I'm a little different than the lady who's in a bikini on the cover of Women's Fitness, And I think that's what body positivity is. Body positivity is loving your body. And that can mean that you want your body to be in a different place. Maybe you say, like, my body's not very healthy right now. I love my body as it is because that's where I am. And I love myself, and therefore I want to work towards whatever this goal is. Body positivity is being compassionate to yourself and loving yourself, even when it's hard, and working to be a better yourself. And better doesn't mean skinnier necessarily. It just means, like, maybe it means changing your diet to one that's more nutrient-packed or whatever. Yeah, I just want that to be clear that, like, I don't want people to conflate, like, the message in my video with, like, I lost weight, I'm skinny, that's great. Because that's not it. Or, like, it's like I finally started to love myself. In the process, I lost weight, and I can't help but feel good about it because I feel better. I can't help but think I look better. I'm happier with the way I look. And yeah, so anyway, if I were to make a video about, like, my weight loss journey, what would you want me to touch on? You can ask specifics like, how did I lose weight? I'll probably show a before and after. Would you want to hear about how, like, the shift in mentality helped me? Would you want to hear more about how I kind of squashed unhealthy eating behaviors? What would you want to be in that video? Okay, bye!